Okay, everybody, I hope you're doing well. Today I've got a fun video um, showing two Serbian weapons that are pretty new on the market, uh, and I want to kind of just show them to you and describe the differences between them. Some are obvious and some are more subtle, but pretty pleased to be able to have both of these, and I'm going to share them with you. So first one I have here is the old standby, the M70. This is a Zastava import, and basically I have it kind of bare bones. The only differences I made were just I put the original Yugo furniture on it. This is from a RPK. This is from a underfolder M70. I still have the little sugar scoop, and still the standard safety selector. This is a little Russian Bakelite mag, and it's pretty much in mint shape. It's really good. I don't really shoot through the bakes that I have, but I just have them for little display purposes because they're really appealing. They're very nice looking. So, and I don't doubt that they're functional and all that, but for me, I just like to have them for the aesthetic. This is a really cool gun. It's built really robustly. It's got an RPK receiver, a sort of medium heavy barrel. Has a button on the side here for taking your gun down, which is really handy because you can push the button. You can push this forward at the same time, your return spring, and then you can take that off, and your whole top cover and housing come out and all that. And then when you return it, you can just put your top cover back on and then press the button, and your main spring will pop out and your gun's locked together. So overall, very pleased with this gun. I put a mag through it so far. I just have been super busy. We're moving pretty soon. I picked up 5 acres and a little farmhouse, so I'll actually be able to do shooting videos here in the near future, but I just haven't had any time to shoot. But I was very pleased with the way this handled when I did shoot my mag through, and it handled a mix of different ammo: Tula, Wolf, Golden Tiger, Norma, and Arnold. So this handled everything out of one mag, so it was really pleasing. All I did was swab the barrel, and that's it. And I cleaned it afterwards, so I keep my guns pretty clean. So I also put one of these sweet Yugo grips on it. The second gun I want to show you is a cousin to that. This is a M90 Zastava that I have kind of customized a little bit. I will be changing this slightly just after putting it all together. I kind of want to change one thing, but I have always liked the PKM buttstocks on AKs, so I wanted to do this because this really isn't like a, the Yugos and the Serbians have been doing 5.56 guns a lot, but here in the US they're sort of an oddity, so it's nice to be able to do a custom thing and have it look the way I want it, and still be functional. This is laminate furniture from APS, and I put I still got to tighten this thing down. I just put it on for the video. It's just slotted gas tube cover from Kyber Custom, and I put the Tabuk flash hider on this just to make the long barrel even longer. This has an 18-inch medium profile barrel. On an AR, I would say this would be like a bull barrel. It's got adjustable gas, 3 gas settings, which is really cool. The gas block, Forgotten Weapons did a video on this gun, and this is not an M70 gas block. This is nothing like an M70 gas block. This is its own thing. For instance, the front of this has a port. You can see it right there. It is like half an inch or 3/4 of an inch wider than the M70 gas block. As you can see, the differences there. It's not at all the same gas block. It's totally different. And inside here is a cup that has a different port settings. So it's not a M70 gas block. There isn't even a loop down here. This cleaning rod is held in via pressure from the handguard, so it actually holds it down at a slight angle, and so it's really secure and tight. It's not like I can barely even spin it around, so it's nice and tight. There's nothing to worry about it popping out. Has a nice RPK receiver. The bulge trunnion, it suits 5.56. I've added a safety selector with a little finger tab, which I love these. I have a bunch of them, and I love every one of them that has, you know, every these AKs that have one of these, because it's really nice. The standard one's nice. You can flip it down easy, but like this just is so much easier. These buttstock, I refurbished the buttstock and the dong. This is new laminate stuff. I think I'm going to get a palm swell handguard instead of this dong. It's nice to have it, and actually people don't like dongs because the mags hit the back. That's in 7.62x39, and 5.56 it just kind of comes out, and I never really hit the dong with it, so I'm not bothered by it. It feels really good to have the dong. I just kind of aesthetically would think it would look even better with the slimmer palm swell handguard. Laminated, of course. I did this Russian red color. I really like it. Really makes it a unique gun. It's already sort of an uncommon gun here, but it's nice to have choices for calibers and stuff. Again, it has this push button on the side here for the takedown. I will be removing this grip because I don't like Magpul furniture on AKs. I just don't like the way it feels. I don't like the way they look. I'm not impressed. So yeah, let me get into these mags real quick. So reloading and loading this mag into the gun, it's neat. It feeds just fine, or like it goes in just fine. Like there's no, of course I fumbled twice, so for like a mag quick load, goes in just fine. No mag wobble. Unloading or taking the mag out, you got to pull it out and just kind of pull it straight down. Because of the geometry of this, 5.56 AK mags kind of are a little bit finicky, but loading it in is just fine. I mean, it feels identical almost to M70. Very nicely made. The rivets look great. Finish is a nice bluing. And it's neat to have the adjustable gas. I just think that's like a cool feature. Very modern and nice, especially for suppressing a gun like this. Yeah, that's this gun. I really like this setup. It's just nice. So I have a bunch of these 5.56 mags. I'll go ahead and show you the mags. They're steel, good quality, and I have a bunch of them from when I had a M85 pistol that took the steel mags, not the AR one, and I really like these mags. I kept them, don't know why, and because they don't really fit in a lot of other 5.56 guns. I had a SLR 106 for a long time, and these really didn't fit in that very well, but it's just, I don't know, they're just charming. So they remind me of Galil mags a little bit, but yeah, they're really cool. I know they sell them new now, but I don't like the new plastic ones. This gun came with a plastic mag, and I was not impressed with it at all. I'm not a fan of polymer mags unless they're like Circle 10s, because that's basically just a metal mag with a cage, and it's got plastic all around it. That's fine. The Zastava mag is just a polymer body and a few steel reinforcements. I don't really care for that. That reminds me of a P-mag, and I'm not impressed with Magpul AK stuff. So yeah, these are pretty robust, very solid, sort of heavy like an AK mag, but I'm used to that, so I don't really care about the weight. And they come covered in like cosmoline, which is really nice. It's sort of a nice reminiscent feature of how it used to be with import stuff. So I'll go ahead and show you. Reload. There you go. Yeah, it is a little bit different. You would think reloading a 5.56 AK mag would be no trouble if you're used to AKs. It's a little bit different. It's just not as dramatic of an angle. So it's just it takes just a second to like orient it and realizing that I'm putting a straighter mag in than the banana mag. So I'll get used to it as I shoot this more. Yeah, that's this 5.56 AK. It's cool that it's got an 18.25-inch barrel. That means I'm getting better ballistics from 5.56 and different grain weights or bullet weights. It's just nicely made. I'm just really impressed with it. Can't really dog it for anything. It's just a cool, unique AK, which I like AKs a lot, and can't really find anything to complain about with this. I wish it took more variety of mags. I tried the Circle 10 in these. It doesn't work on my gun. Don't know why, but it definitely takes. I have enough of these metal mags, and I can get more if I want, but they fit great and look really cool. So I'm not unhappy about that. Yeah, that's this. I'll go ahead and show the two side by side. So this is my little video on Zastava M70 and Zastava M90 AKs. Very, very cool products. I'm very pleased to have both of these. Was not expecting to get a hold of an M90, but got really lucky. So anyways, I will talk to you later. Have a great day.